If you were to stop 100 people on the street and ask them, what is happiness? You'd get 100 different answers. The sick person would say happiness is health. The poor person would say happiness is money. The lonely person would say happiness is love. And for each of them, it makes perfect sense. Happiness is the absence of what they lack. It's a distant shore they are desperately trying to swim towards. We are taught this from a young age, that happiness is something you get, an object you can acquire, a state you can reach after you've worked hard enough, achieved enough, or owned enough. We spend our lives chasing these things, convinced that a full bank account, a perfect relationship, or a new car will finally make us feel whole. But what if this entire pursuit is based on a lie? What if the very act of chasing happiness is what makes us miserable? This is the central paradox we need to explore. Because, as the philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer once pointed out, human life is an endless pendulum swinging between two painful states, from wanting to getting, and then to the inevitable boredom that follows. When we want something, we suffer. When we get it, we're happy for a fleeting moment. But then the initial excitement fades, and we either become bored with what we have or immediately begin wanting something new. It's an endless, draining cycle of hope and disappointment. Think about the people who have everything we're told we should want. The ultra-rich, the famous, the highly educated. They have the money, the status, the recognition. But are they all truly happy? History and headlines tell us no. The reality is, happiness is not found in an external checklist. It's not in the title on your business card, the number of followers you have, or the approval of others. These things are not happiness. They are merely temporary rewards. And this is where we turn to the brilliant insights of Alan Watts, a philosopher who spent his life translating Eastern wisdom for the modern mind. Watts would tell you that you can no more grab happiness than you can grab water. The harder you try to clench your fist around it, the more it slips away. The reason is simple. Happiness is not an object. It's not a destination you arrive at. It's a side effect. And it's a side effect of living. Alan Watts would tell you that true joy doesn't come from a fierce battle to control your life. It comes from surrendering to it. It comes from accepting life as a fluid, ever-changing process. We often condition our happiness. We say to ourselves, I will be happy when I get that promotion. I will be happy when I find the perfect partner. I will be happy when I lose 10 pounds. But this is a dangerous game. It puts your happiness in a waiting room, dependent on an external condition. Watts argued that this approach is fundamentally flawed. You cannot experience happiness by running from sorrow or demanding that life conform to your expectations. Joy and sorrow are two sides of the same coin. Think about it. We only know what up is because there is down. We only know what good is because there is bad. You can't have the experience of light without the experience of darkness. When you try to eliminate one side of this duality, when you try to live in a constant state of happiness or goodness, you effectively lose the very framework that defines it. You lose your ability to truly appreciate the joy when it appears, because you've lost its contrast. You can't have one without the other. To be fully alive is to experience both. To be a human being is to know the warmth of a sunny day and the cleansing power of the rain. The person who tries to eliminate all pain from their life is not seeking happiness. They are seeking to avoid life itself. True strength is not found in fighting reality, but in having the courage to meet it as it is. It's about being present, fully alive in this very moment. It's about seeing that the river of life is not a mistake. It's perfect just as it flows. So if happiness isn't in a big achievement, where is it? It's in the smallest, most ordinary moments you've probably been overlooking. It's in the warmth of a shared look with a loved one, a deep conversation with a friend, or the feeling of a cool breeze on a hot day. It's in the simple beauty of a cup of coffee in the morning, or the sound of the rain against your window. Philosophers like Schopenhauer, despite his pessimism, also understood this, pointing to the profound joy found in art and music, in the ability to step back and simply appreciate the beauty of existence, free from the endless cycle of wanting. Joy isn't a destination, it's a presence. It's in the unconditioned act of listening to someone without trying to fix them, of watching a cloud drift by without feeling the need to label it. It's in the simple act of being. Stop chasing. Stop demanding that life be a certain way for you to be happy. Instead, have the courage to meet life exactly as it is, moment by moment. When you do this, you'll find that happiness isn't something you get. It's something that arises naturally, effortlessly. It's the gentle feeling that washes over you when you finally let go of the need for it. The chase ends not when you've caught your prize, but when you realize you were never meant to catch it at all. You were meant to be here in the now, to simply live. And in that living, true joy is finally, beautifully found. If this video sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel for more thought-provoking content.